Here we go.
Hey, Fifth Line, this is Greg Murray, the voice of the Columbus Blue Jackets, and you're listening to the Artillery Podcast with Jordan, Warren, and Kyle. It's not too late to turn this off. They've got no idea what they're talking about. Honestly, I have no idea why I even agreed to do this intro for them.
What's up, little boomers? Welcome into the podcast, episode 185.
Can you change it to where you say something different at the intro for the ad reads instead of saying "What's up, little boomers" and then the music and then "What's up, little boomers"?
I like to tease both times, so like you don't know what you're getting.
Well,
We could just go right on the episode one time and they don't know.
I doubt it.
We could.
We need to make money.
Next week we'll do it.
All right, that bet, and then at the end, just in the middle somewhere, just
every single ad read.
"What's up?"
Yeah.
All right. Yeah. Well.
Welcome to the podcast 185. We are back. Kyle, hello.
Hello, I'm Kyle.
I'm Carl. You are here.
Darren
Are you looking? Are you looking at the show flow for the first time?
No, I'm actually on Twitter.
Oh, you're on Twitter. Got it.
I'm just amazed by this Kirill Kaprizov signing. 5 years, $9 million a year. That is,
It's a Blue Jackets podcast.
jeez, that
Blue
is
Jackets
unbelievable.
I wish that we signed someone for 5 years.
And
I wish we did too. Maybe one day we will.
Yeah.
Maybe
Wow.
one day a player will be like, you know what?
What time are we recording this podcast? It's 3:30 in the afternoon right now, so we don't know about anything. That's
We don't know
coming.
about any contracts that are coming down the pipeline anytime
know,
soon.
no,
That's correct.
Like, I don't think that Elvis is going to sign for 5 years, 5.4 for $27 million a year.
You just ruined
You think? You don't think so?
I don't think so.
Yeah,
is that
there's
going to
no
break
way.
tonight?
ruined.
Did we have insider information?
You know what? Hey,
that-
let's
we
do a
just
hot
broke?
take.
Holy shit! It's like we did. It's like there's not a show flow.
There wasn't on the show flow.
It's on the top of the show flow. It's not there right now because it happened before I put the show. After I put the show.
So
flow
it's
together.
like, holy shit! What are we talking about? I don't even know what's
Well,
happening. I'm just looking
so
at the show flow.
you see where it said intro?
Yeah.
Just Elvis is right there now.
Oh, Elvis. What happened with Elvis?
that is the new show flow.
I don't know.
Yeah. So right before we hit record on the podcast, the old Blue Jackets announced that Elvis Smers-Lincolns, our lovely goaltender, or one of two, but
Future.
soon to be one of one, has signed a
Boy, man.
5-year contract extension with the Columbus Blue Jackets, $5.4 mil per, $27 mil. So obviously Elvis is. If you have any doubts or any questions about the direction that this franchise wanted to take in terms of a goaltender, I think we now know the way the organization's going. Elvis.
No way. I can't believe that people are already, like, soon to be one of one, quote from you. Like, people are already forgot the Corpusalo we've ever even fucking played here.
Well,
he's still a goaltender. He may start.
He is.
Opening night.
Not
No,
discounting.
he's not. Not
him.
after this deal. Opening night starter has now been solidified. It is Elvis Smers-Lincolns, no question.
It's
I will bet you right now $100,
$100 whole dollars.
$200.
I'm not taking that bet.
50.
No, I'm not taking that bet.
5.
Okay.
$5 virtual handshake.
$5.
But if you are,
Dollars.
watching on YouTube, you can see that handshake that just happened.
It happened.
Yeah.
Still virtual.
But yeah, Elvis Smers-Lincoln's 5-year contract extension. Kyle, I know you kind of had some thoughts coming into the podcast. What are your thoughts about it? Because I think your thoughts are wrong.
Well, okay. You don't have to do that.
I just think they're wrong.
You could let me say them first.
I am letting you say them.
I think it's an overpayment. I mean, it's not for 5 years. We'll see. He's been an average goaltender as he's been. I mean, he's had really good games, but overall, in the 2 years that he's played here, his numbers are average. He's had really good stretches. He had 5 shutouts in 8 games. Plays really well in certain situations, but overall, not consistent. And that's just what it is. And $5.5 million for a goaltender who is a 9. Well, 9-1's pretty good, but like I think he's a 9.12 save percentage in his career. It's average. I mean, it's good.
It's
not
average,
bad.
It's good.
But 5.5. But it's not worth $5.5 million in my. Now, if he comes out and kills it, obviously, then we're underpaying him, right?
That's the situation. It's the bet that we're signing you this amount in the anticipation that you're going to continue to grow. In that, at the end of this, 5.5 is
continue
great.
to grow. I mean, he's about to turn. he's about to turn 27 years old. I think it's
but he's only
grown.
been in the NHL for how long?
It's 2 years. He's been in for 2 years.
Yeah, so he can still grow playing him out.
Yeah, I don't disagree with that.
Elvis is at the very beginning of his NHL career, in my opinion. I mean, it's no question there.
He might retire after the 5 years, but either way.
Yeah, right, my point.
The dude
goalies play a little longer generally.
Yeah.
The dude's at the beginning of his NHL career. There's no question there. And you know how I know this deal was worth it?
How?
Because he already came out and said he's going to win the Vezina for Kivy. So it's going to be worth it in the first year.
Yes.
Yeah, I guess we'll just take his word for it.
I'm taking his word for it. Are you kidding me? As soon as Elvis said that, I want to run through a brick wall.
Well, there's one right behind you.
I
there,
did.
bud.
There is, and
very
maybe
well
after
lit.
the episode, I'll run through it.
Didn't work.
Good
But
luck.
yeah,
I'd
that's
get
how
that
I
on
know
camera,
this deal
dude.
was worth it.
Thank you.
Kyle's
get
never
out
had
of
a
I'm
the
trying a
PBR.
PBR for the first time.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Producer
I
Tyler.
Just insane. I don't believe that.
I
I've
just,
had a PBR.
My grandparents, when I was younger, my grandparents used to drink them all the time around me, but I never actually. I'm familiar with them. I just
They're my
have
favorite
never
beer.
tried one.
Huh.
You look like a PBR guy. No offense. Like that's not offense. I mean that in a,
What does
in a
that
nice
mean?
way.
What does that even mean, Kyle?
You look
Elaborate
like
on that just
you
quite a
look
bit.
like a PBR guy. I don't know.
That was not elaboration.
That was no elaborate.
I don't need to
Yeah,
elaborate.
no
I'm not going to elaborate. That's
I'm
just
more
all
of
getting.
a Modelo guy, I'd say.
I'm more of
Yeah,
an IPA
no.
guy, but I'm not really like
Yeah, you definitely look like
hipster.
people are like, do you like coffee? And you're like, oh, I love that hard coffee by PBR.
All right. Have you tried that? I've heard it's good.
No, I haven't.
All right, here we go. PBR for the first time.
PBR for the first time. You got to give it a 1 out of 10. No,
One drink. Everybody knows the
No,
rules.
no rookie scores.
Yeah, it's
It's a beer.
It's a beer. It's a light beer.
It is a light
One drink, everybody.
It's very refreshing.
Everyone knows the rules. One drink.
shotgun.
Yeah, I could drink this. I would buy this. I'll give it a.
baby.
I'll give it a. In the light beer genre, I'll give it a 7 out of 10.
Yeah.
That's a
Wow.
rookie score.
Now,
Yeah.
if you're looking at a PBR guy, your whole outfit right now, I'd say you're a PBR guy.
Hell yeah, dude. I'll take that.
Hell yeah, dude.
But he says
I'll
he
take that
lo-
as a compliment.
But he says he loves Guinness.
No, I've never. Oh, I haven't had a Guinness in a long time. I might have said that a long
it's
time ago.
The look.
Oh,
You look
oh,
like
the
a guy
look says
who
I love
loves
Guinness.
PBR, but is like, no, I don't have a good Guinness.
I'll
too.
put. I'll choke down a Guinness to like impress somebody, I guess. But
I like Guinness.
yeah, it's.
My dad and I were talking about it.
I had a
He's like,
stout
do you like that?
phase.
And I was like, yeah, I can drink it. And he's like, oh.
I had a stout phase at one point. Now I'm just.
I've never went through that.
Now I
stage.
like PBR.
Either give me a lot beer, give me a
I can do
a
the-
wheat beer, give me an IPA. IPA is the
That's pretty
darkest
good.
I'll go, which is still not that dark, but
Nah. I can do like one stout, and then I'm like, okay, that's enough.
Well, no wonder's
I
got
like
blue
a
ribbon.
wheat
It's in
beer.
first place all the time, huh? Look at that.
So yeah, Elvis.
Elvis
Hockey.
versus Lincoln. Warren, what's your thoughts? You haven't got your opinion on the old contract there. 5 years,
Oh, yeah,
27 mil.
I kind of did. I think it's kind of a similar situation of we're going to give you this because we think you deserve it, and it's now up to you
yeah,
to prove
did
it.
say that. Yep.
Yeah. So here you go, earn it. It's similar to like the Josh Anderson when he was like holding out and fight. It's not he wasn't holding out and fighting,
yeah,
but they were
Elvis
like
isn't.
for $1 million, and they gave him $1 million. And it's like, all right, prove it,
Prove it.
and he did.
Don't get me wrong. I'm happy with the deal. I'm happy the extension happened. We clearly had the cap space to do it, but now we're only left with $4.5 million roughly in cap space. If Corpy does go eventually, that's only like $1.5 million, maybe
That's
$2 million off the
it's like
books.
about 2.5, I think.
I think Corpy got paid more and he got
No,
was
Elvis got paid more.
Or I'm sorry, Elvis got paid
Yeah,
more and was
Elvis
making
got
about
more.
$2.5
Yeah.
million.
Yep.
Yeah, Corpy was making less, about 1.5, maybe
Domi
2.
will probably be traded at some point.
Domi, that's a
another
big
5
contract.
mil.
There's $6 million. I mean,
Yeah.
it's not that we need cap space right now because we have a very good prospect pool, as we saw from the tournament.
We will talk about
Um,
that, but we're sure.
So I don't know. I like the deal. I also think Werenski got overpaid at $9.5 million.
But at some point, what do you think about the mind? Or what do you think a Columbus athlete, a Columbus, an NHL player coming to Columbus? Do we have to overpay for these guys?
Yes,
though?
absolutely. And I think that's something that JD brought in when he came back was now that JD's back, all of a sudden we're kind of overpaying guys.
We're paying guys. Jarmo wasn't willing to pay
I don't know if that's a
anybody anything.
coincidence or not, but PLD out the door, Josh Anderson out the door.
Big contracts, so people can see big contracts, and then they'll want to come here.
That's
I think
exactly.
that's a super
Now-
important part because they've never had big contracts like this.
Not like that, absolutely. I think Werenski's the highest paid player in franchise history. Is that right?
He's there, yeah.
He's
Has to
there.
be.
But yeah, I don't know. I think that this is a good start to a team that's on the right direction for sure. I mean, everything right now around the team is optimism and encouraging, I think. And this is something else that's very encouraging, and I'm optimistic about Elvis. I just hope we're not shafting Corpy and that we're not getting rid of a really good goaltender in the meantime.
Yeah, it's. Are we going to talk about media day?
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay.
Would you look at the shelf flow?
I was busy.
Oh, my
And then I skimmed it a little bit.
goodness.
Are we going to talk about Voracek?
Yes.
All right.
It's on the show flow.
It's on the
Never
show
mind.
flow.
God bless it.
Yes.
Anyways.
I've got it up.
Yeah.
Take a look at her.
I don't.
Take a look at her there, bud.
I'm
All right, so Elvis,
Listen, all due
I
respect
think-
to Corpy. All due respect to Corpy. I've talked about it before. We've all talked about it. But when it comes down to it, I think Elvis has put himself out there more. He's the franchise goalie moving forward. Whatever happens with Corpy, so be it. I thank you, Corpy, for what you've done with this franchise. Thank you for what you went to you made the All-Star team, but you didn't go because you got hurt. Either way, you had a great time. You were Bob's backup for a while. Love you, dude, but I think it's time to just
yeah,
kinda
it
come
comes down to what's good for the team.
Elvis is what's good for the team.
Maybe watch Corpy go and actually win a best note with another
Oh,
team.
maybe Corpy gets pissed
Hey.
off. He's like, you know what? Screw this. I'm going to play lights out. I don't know.
Okay.
It could happen.
Yeah, what if
That'd be
Okay,
terrible.
but then
and we
what?
still have
But then what?
them both.
But then what? Then you signed a guy. Corpy's deal is up at the end of the season, and you just signed your future goaltender for 5 years. Then what do you do with the future goaltender that you just signed when the other
Listen.
one's actually better?
Well, I mean,
Either
if Elvis
one-
doesn't shit his pants, then we're fine. We can trade him, but I don't think that's going to be the problem.
All right.
What if we turn around and we learn that Corby was like, I don't want to sign a longer deal?
And I could see that coming out where Corpy did not want to be here long term.
Yeah,
and
because
that's
they
why
both
signed
stated it's
Elvis.
bad for us both to be here.
Right? Yeah,
But
it's not,
that
it wasn't a
situation
secret.
changed, but Corby will be gone next year. Hate to say it, don't like it.
I think trade deadline for sure.
yeah, he'll be gone by
He
next
has value, so he has
great
good amount of
value.
value. So yeah,
And I
whether
think
it's
he's
trade
gonna have-
deadline before that, whatever.
and he's going to have plenty of time to show it because it will
Yeah.
be like a 60-40 split, I think,
Yeah.
in terms of play.
All
Elvis
right,
and Corpy.
so media day was today for the Blue Jackets. A lot of good hot quotes coming out of there. A lot of,
I didn't get to actually watch it. I've been pretty busy.
Yeah, well, lucky for you, I did the show flow and kind of summed up the important parts. So we're going to talk about it. So the first one on the stand for Media Day was John Davidson. He said, all 67 players reporting to camp are fully vaccinated.
What a cute granddad.
It's an important issue for us, and it's a team first issue. So there was one player that
That was a bit. This has been a big
big hubbub.
thing ever since the what's her name, Rachel Buell from the Cannon released that article last night, bringing up Ronaldo and him not being vaccinated, and it's all political and all this shit. It's just better to just cut it off and not even deal with the drama.
So the NHL is pretty much they're
Straightforward.
requiring at least the coaches and everything to get vaccinated.
Right, you work for that. That's a
Yeah,
private company. that you work
players.
for.
I don't know if it's mandated for the players to be vaccinated. I
It-
don't
well,
think. I don't
clearly
think
it's
it is.
not.
I don't think it is. So I think it's a Blue Jackets thing right now.
Yeah.
That they expect the players to be fully vaxxed, and so 67 out of the 68 that were supposed to report are fully vaxxed. And who's the dude that's not? I couldn't even tell you.
I believe it is Zach Ronaldo.
Something like that.
Yeah,
Zach Ronaldo. Yeah.
Zach
Yeah,
Ronaldo.
sounds right. So he, for whatever reason, has chosen not to get vaccinated. I'm not going to shit on him. That's his choice. Whatever. Do not care. But if that is what the Blue Jackets standard is, then he can't report to the training camp, and I guess he's going to be reporting to Cleveland instead. So that's that. That was kind of a big thing that came away from that from John Davidson. It ended up making national news once again. I mean, it was hitting like the main presses of CNN and Fox News. We were making headlines again just because of the vaccination stuff. So, but if that's the standard being set by the organization, and you're signing for this organization, you gotta
I guess
abide by it, which is
the way it's trending that way. I mean, with how the organization is treating COVID, still is that masks are absolutely going to be required to get in a nationwide arena, if not a vaccination card.
Yep,
mask are for sure. Vaccination cards have not been
part of it
said
as well.
So we don't want to start that rumor. But
I'm not starting. It hasn't been. It's not official, but I could definitely see that happening.
yeah, I mean, I wouldn't rule it out with the way things are going with Delta.
Totally
but,
be okay with that, by the way.
But yeah,
cool
so
with that.
nationwide arena will enforce the mask mandate given by the city of Columbus. which they have to because I mean the city of Columbus itself is saying any indoor facility requires a mask. So Nationwide Arena is obviously in Columbus, Ohio. No shit. And so they will require a mask when you, at least at the beginning of the season. We'll see where things go from there.
That was in Dublin.
Hey, we could be some of these teams that they're
Suburb
under
teams.
they're under like the city that they're actually not in.
Right. Well, it's
Yeah.
like the Arizona Coyotes. They're not actually in Phoenix.
They're not
like
actually
in the
in
suburb
Arizona.
of Phoenix. They're in Mexico. They're in
They
Tijuana.
used to be the Phoenix Coyotes, but now they're the Arizona Coyotes. Probably for that reason. I don't know.
They're now in Tijuana. That's correct.
Yeah, Tijuana.
I just think the best part about this all is like Kyle said, like we're not going to make a big hubbub about it because the fact is the fact. But I had like 2 or 3 people that are like cheer about Ronaldo,
Yeah.
and I'm like Cristiano.
That was my first thought too when I heard Ronaldo.
What
I'm like,
happened?
Who's this guy?
Well, he's not vaccinated.
Well,
I'm like
Cristiano.
wow, that's huge. That's worldwide.
Cristiano
news.
Ronaldo actually did change teams again.
Yeah, he did.
So that is
Yeah,
there
I
is
was
some
like,
news
oh,
there.
it's something else about that. And then they're like, yep, he didn't get vaccinated, so he's not being allowed in a training camp for the Blue Jackets. And I'm like, that makes sense.
That would be
Oh, wait, it's this
Oh.
guy. Well, still makes sense.
not the
So,
soccer player, or excuse me, football player.
Football.
Football.
Yeah, doesn't matter.
Um,
Sorry, guy.
Yeah.
And the thing is, like, I hope no one's on
Could be the
Twitter.
next Sidney Crosby.
Yeah. I hope no one's on Twitter like bashing this guy.
They are.
They always are.
Because he
a-
wasn't trying to make this like wildly
No,
public.
he wasn't.
Well,
He was just
he
wasn't
okay,
like
I
going out
mean-
being like, I'm not doing this. I ain't doing
that's not
Are you-
true.
are you Hank
he actually
Hill?
there was actually quotes. Yeah.
Dang it, Bobby. Dang it, Bobby.
There was things that he said also that
Okay. Well, then
played into all of this as well. That I mean, there's comments that he's had. He's known as a far right wing. He's from Canada. Like whatever. It's political. It's absolutely political.
Everything's
it shouldn't
political
be,
right
but
now.
it's political,
Yeah.
and that's part of the reason as well.
Okay. Well, then he knows what he's doing.
Yeah, he absolutely. It's not like it's not like an innocent thing. Like he's doing this on purpose.
It's not like the coach, where like he
Right, the coach, I
literally
think,
was
was-
not able to take the shot because of his health, like something about.
I
his-
don't know if that's true either. Is that true?
That's what was
I've heard.
reported.
I don't know.
Well,
Either way, we shouldn't make a big hubbub about one guy. We got 67 players reporting fully vaccinated. It's the expectation of the franchise and John Davidson and Yarmo that you are vaccinated, and they are. So we're going to move on from here. That guy can play in Cleveland unless he decides otherwise. And I'm not
If
going
not,
I'm
hey.
not going to shit on him either way.
Yeah.
It is what it is.
Don't even
the
know, yeah.
organization is requiring it. So if that's the case, here we are.
Good luck at Manchester.
All right. So media day once again happened today. Yarmo was talking about the center position, which it's been a highly talked about topic amongst our podcast.
Do we need one?
I think we might need one. He says we have plenty of options. We have Roslovic, Texier, Jenner, Corrali, Sillinger, Danforth, which I had to look up Danforth. Don't even know who the fuck that guy was.
Did we get him?
He's never played a game in the NHL.
I saw a random
so-
tweet and it was like or what's his name? Danforth.
Yeah.
And
It was
also,
like Danforth will wear 17, and I'm like, oh,
that's where
Yeah, I did
that's
research
kinda
on
where
him.
we're at right
He just
now.
played in the KHL this past year, which is like kind of like okay,
hey,
another KHL guy because we've seen how those have worked out for Yarmo lately with the couple he's
All
brought
right,
up.
well, Chinnikov is about to change that.
Okay,
trend,
not
okay?
Chinnikov. Talking
we'll
about
get to it.
Then
Gregorenko.
we got Voronkov.
Hey, Gregorenko last year,
Marchenko's
who I
playing in the
called was going to
KHL
be a
right
bust,
now.
who
Oh,
was
I'm
a
excited
bust.
for Marchenko.
Marchenko is going to be very
he's
good.
gonna
But
be
either
good.
way,
We have a very good prospect.
Is Hoffman?
I don't know.
Oh,
Maybe.
yeah.
Continue. I'm sorry.
no, you're good. Keep talking. I don't care. But so I mean,
No.
these are some of the names that Yarmo was saying. We're good. We're just going to figure it out as we go.
Yeah.
Do we think that these guys will suffice? I mean,
No.
no.
Absolutely
No,
not. I mean, come
because-
on. We've talked about this over and over. And Roslovic could maybe be that guy at some point.
Yeah.
But he's not. He's not right now. He's not even. He's the number 3 center on like good teams right now. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Roslovic would be.
I don't disagree
And
there.
he's going to be our number 1 guy. So no, I don't. No, we're not.
Remember when
there.
Kevin Stenlund was our number 1 guy a couple of games last year?
Hey,
Oh,
that
man.
made the most sense. out of
That's when the
everything.
rebuild actually started. Is when he
When
started
Kevin-
at center.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that was when he was lined up with Line. That was pretty fun.
Yeah. Kevin Stenlund and
Hey, no,
Patrick
he
for
Kane.
him.
He can do it.
Yeah,
he's got.
It just showed where we were.
Oh yeah, 100%.
That's it.
Yeah.
Absolutely. We said that is when the rebuild started officially. Is when Stenlund was the starting center.
Retool.
Yes.
Reload.
He did good.
Reload.
He played well.
Reload.
Kevin
Narmo
Stidham
said
always
rebuild
plays
at the
well.
draft
I
party.
like Stins, you know. Not a,
Just wait.
We're a Sten stan.
we are a Stin stand.
Oh, this
Here
is Stin
for it.
Stan.
I'm here for it. So Warren, I know you've always talked about Jenner.
Better than Jordinsky.
June Benner.
And how you prefer him on the wing. With Oyarmo saying, we got Jenner as an option. Like, are you like that? You don't like it?
Yeah, no, I don't like it because I would rather have, instead of we have options, I'd rather have centers. He doesn't
Best
belong
face-off guy on
I
the
don't
team.
care. He thrives at the winger. Watch him play as a winger.
What if
Thrives
he-
in the
He
face-off
scores.
dot.
He gets assists.
All right,
he
so
does it.
if he thrives in the face-off circle, what if he starts off in the face-off circle but then switches the
And
wing
then
really
just
quick?
Yeah, but
Just
then
a
that
little
person that's coming from the winger
switcheroo.
probably doesn't.
There's something that's
belong in the
illegal.
center
That
spot.
has to be illegal.
If I'm the coach, I'm doing it.
That has to be illegal.
I mean, if he drew it up that way, it should be fine. I don't know, but he is a wing player. That's the fact. Yes, he wins face-offs, but that's not where he belongs. It's just not.
Okay.
Where, if we could.
no, you're wrong.
One
he
day-
belongs
No, he
there.
doesn't.
Yes, he does. That's where he's the best.
No, then what's
He
his?
doesn't. He doesn't.
If you
score
go,
a bunch
I
of
don't even know
points.
if this is the answer. If you go on the NHL app and you look at a roster, what position is he under?
Probably left wing
Huh.
or right wing.
Well, either way,
the name that
wing.
I loved out of this whole little
I know what it's gonna be.
name drop from
Let's say it on
Yarmo,
three.
1, 2, 3,
Taxi.
Sillinger.
Oh.
No, Sillinger. The fact Yarmo even said his name in that conversation
already, yeah.
already, like Yarmo
Yeah.
said it. Media day.
Is
he said
Chinnikov
it.
listed as a winger?
Yeah.
Okay, so that's good. Chinnikov is a sniper. I mean, that's just what he is.
Yeah, he was pulling shots like Line does.
Oh,
like,
yeah.
over and
He's-
over.
but on
Did
the
you see that one timer he had for
Oh,
his
yeah.
hat trick?
And then he had
Hey,
it again in the same.
Spoiler alert! We're gonna talk about that
Oh,
soon.
sorry. Can we just fucking move on already? I mean, whatever.
Oh, we can. No, I was just.
We
I
know
was
about
just
the
saying,
centers. We
yeah,
know. We need
Sillinger,
centers.
In fact, Yarmo like dropped
Quit
his
being a
name in there right
sourpuss.
away.
I'm not being a
I'm here
sourpuss.
for that. All right, so Brad
We also
Larson.
have Kent Johnson coming up.
Yeah,
I don't
but
like
that's
you
next
when you
year
drink
because he's
PBR.
playing for Michigan this year.
I know, but next year he'll be like coming up into the ranks, right? So
Yeah, I imagine so. So obviously, coming into every season, well, not lately, not the past like 7 years because we've had a captain, but it's always a
don't
hot
like me
topic
either.
when we don't have a captain. So Brad Larson was asked about it today at Media Day. He said he's not going to be rushing into finding a captain. There's some obvious choices here, is what he was quoted saying. So let's just kind of give our hot takes on who the obvious choices are really quickly. Warren, what do you think off the bat there? Hot. Some obvious choices.
I got some hotty-toddy, boy.
Yeah?
I've been saying it since before Cam left. Boone Jenner.
Boone Jenner.
that's an obvious choice. Yeah.
Oh, well, yeah, whenever I said it then, you guys were like, yeah.
I don't.
No, that's no.
So
I
I
don't
will
think,
say that Boone was the first. I'm sorry.
No, not
didn't-
you.
Okay.
I'm
I
rolling
thought
my
you
eyes
were
at
rolling
Warren.
my
He's
eyes
so
at me.
dramatic.
Well,
Boone,
you
so
guys make it-
Boone was the first player to approach the podium for Media Day, and they only did about 5 or 6 players total. So if there's something there, I don't know, but I just going to throw that out there.
Another obvious choice. Maybe not an obvious choice, but is why not Voracek? I mean,
I would be all for that.
I don't
Yeah.
see why not. We
A
don't know
vet.
him very well yet,
I
but
mean, he was a leader in Philadelphia. There's no
he
doubt about
fits in
that.
well already.
Yeah.
Clearly,
I think he had an A in Philly.
yeah. And I mean, an older guy is 33 years old. You know, I don't see why he wouldn't get it.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I mean, he has potential. I wouldn't be upset. about that.
Warinsky in the press conference today said, "I'm not a vocal leader guy. I'm not a rah-rah. That's not
He
who
never
I
said
am."
like that's just not me.
And Rick Nash
He-
wasn't
so,
either. and
In
he
my
had- he
opinion,
had the C.
Warinsky will never. I don't think Warinsky will ever get the cat because I think Larson's a vocal
he doesn't
guy.
want it. He doesn't want it.
I don't think he
And
wants
it's
it.
not
I
that-
think that's what I got from that. Yeah, exactly.
no.
Is that
And
he
it's-
does not want the C.
It's not discrediting the team and the players around him and the organization. That's
He just doesn't
that's
play
Warinsky.
well when he
Like,
had-
that
I
would
think-
be,
yeah.
that would be
The
me.
pressure's on.
That's
If
a
I was in that
Voracek. Yeah.
If I was a Warinsky, if I was at his caliber in this type of team, I'd be like, I don't want to. Jordan would be like, yes. You would be like, no. But yeah, I wouldn't want that.
Do you think Wierenski would want to see anywhere else, or that's just he doesn't want to see?
I
it
think
all?
that's just his personality.
It's just him.
His personality is like
He's
relaxed,
not
chill.
He's at his best
Yeah.
when he's like not in the spot. He's not the guy that people go to.
Yeah.
He just needs to
Yeah.
play his game, and he's if he plays his game the way he can, leading the league in goals by defensemen, sure, he's worth $9.5 million, and I think that's get out of him what you can. Don't give him the C. He doesn't want it.
It doesn't need it.
I mean, but if we are like talking about like Brad Larson saying there's some obvious choices here, to me, Z's got to be one of them, though, right? Like he's got to be. We just signed the dude to $9.5 million per.
I think the money doesn't matter. I think after today, what we heard from him in that press conference was, "I don't want to be the captain."
I don't think he said that. I think if he is going,
there
are such things as quiet leaders, guys that just lead by example. That could be a captain. Rick Nash was that. Rick Nash was not a vocal guy in the locker room when he was here. Granted, we had those were some of our worst years, but he was still a fantastic player.
Coincidence?
We would have been good if he wasn't the captain.
I will say,
right? That's what I'm saying.
I'm just saying, but like, yeah, I don't know. I mean, I wouldn't completely rule out Werenski.
They can't rule
I
him
don't.
out.
If we're talking about between Werenski, Voracek, and Jenner, I'm going to side with Warren here and say it's probably going to be Boone there.
Jenner?
Boone's been here. He knows the locker room. I would say knows the team, but the team's gone now.
Well,
New.
I've never heard I've heard bad things about Boone and that he's overpaid, which is bullshit.
I thought you were going to say his. Never mind.
Personality.
I was going to say him just going out on campus after games. But hey, a guy's got needs. Apparently, never mind. We're not going to get into that conversation.
Jesus,
Don't
dude.
go that far.
What? I'm sorry.
No,
And
it's
the
cool.
fact that
I'm
he
glad
didn't-
that you did that, actually. I love calling out players. That's fucking weird, man.
Bullwinkles. Don't go there.
Well,
He goes to Bulls?
No way.
Oh,
No way.
Goes or did?
Quite a few Blue Jackets players after games go to Bulls.
What?
Oh,
That's
absolutely.
crazy.
I didn't know that either.
Well,
Really?
I didn't. No, I didn't. I knew they went to Standard all the
So
time.
my buddy
Not
JT
surprised.
is a complete douchebag, and he goes to Bulls all the time. And he said he would see like a bunch of Jackets players there after games.
Jesus Christ.
Good for them.
But I think Boone's in a good, healthy relationship now, so it's fine.
Yeah,
oh,
maybe.
Did he find her in Nashville?
Probably in Nashville, yeah.
Wait, how long
he
were they
had,
together?
He had quite a few options in Nashville, so
Just
they just kept coming to the table. All right, next topic.
So for that reason,
Anyway.
he should be our captain.
yes, sir.
Exactly. That's the exact reason.
Is there any other obvious
Um,
guys? Line
Bjorkstrand would be another guy where I would be like, he's too quiet. He's another guy. You could put an A on a sweater, and I would be fine with that. Bjorkstrand.
Yeah, no, he's
Well,
not
you
going
can't
to.
be a
Line A?
C. Line A, no. Line A is
just-
too. He has that superstar mentality where I feel like he's dramatic about things.
That's just like such a hard thing to. Your light turned off.
Oh, I turned it off a while
Okay.
ago.
I just realized that.
It was like way too much for this camera.
Gotcha. Line A, yeah. I don't know. What if Line A comes like next news that comes out is Line A 6 years, $4.5 million. That's what
We're
right?
gonna pay him less than
right. That's he took a pay
Elvis
cut to be on
to be
on this
here.
team because he wants to be
Oh,
here.
interesting. Okay, well, we'll see if that ever happens.
C immediately. Captainship. Captain sir.
Beyond that, yeah, no, I can't
Yes,
think of any other
captain.
person that would. I feel like Boone and Z are the only two that I can really legitimately think would get a C.
Seattle Kraken legend Gavin Bayreuther.
C right away, straight
He
to
is the
C,
boss.
straight to
Straight to
captain.
C.
All the way. That sounds good.
Sounds great. It's doing great over here. This is an old one.
Yeah, I think they're all are.
Well, if you have your thoughts, tweet us at the Artillery, CBJ Artillery. We dropped the.
Dude, I can't tell if you're looking at me or not. You keep looking this way, and I just.
Kyle has the sunglasses on again.
I'm not looking at you.
It sure as hell looks.
I am right now.
Okay.
No, I'm not.
All right,
No, I'm not
so
again. I'm not.
More on media day. Voracek was another player that was brought to the podium again. I mean, that says something for the fact that only like 4 players I think were brought to the podium
Right out
for
here.
media day this year, and so I mean there could be something there, Kyle, with Voracek, and him being there.
Who
but,
were the other players?
Boone
Jenner?
was there. Nyquist.
What
was
about
there.
Gus? Yeah, Gus
Yeah,
could
he was
be a
there.
captain.
Gustav was a part of the.
We don't need a
media day.
captain.
I'm
Yeah,
not saying we
that's
need
a-
one,
yeah.
but everybody. It's always a hot topic. Everyone
Why?
always
I
wants
mean,
to
they
have
brought
a
it up-
captain.
they
Everyone
brought it
wants-
up at the
everyone
media
wants
day.
to have. Yeah, they brought
So
it
it's
up at the
obviously
media
a
day, so it's
topic to
fine.
be
Who
brought up.
asked the question? Porty?
I don't know.
Who do you think?
Porty actually asked these questions.
I don't know, but
Either way,
well-
so Voracek, as soon as he got up there, he was,
Torts hasn't even gone a year, and you're like, he asked a good question.
I said today. Drama.
All right. One of the first things Voracek said on the podium today was, "It's good to be home."
Whatever.
I love that. I like
Whatever.
it. The dude was the way he talks to the media, I was a big fan of. He would give long-winded answers, not your typical like boring hockey player in the locker room answers that you get from the same player at the same interview every single time. He actually was like enthusiastic about his answers and like he was excited to be here, and I love that about him. So
And the confidence.
Voracek, yeah, I think he's going to be a pretty like vocal guy with media. I think he will be
No
a leader.
shit.
He'll be a leader in the locker room for sure.
I can't not wait for him to light Porty up, dude. The way he did that, the athletic reporter and journalist in Philly.
What did he say there?
He said, "No matter what I say, you're gonna write some fucking shit anyways." Like that's something like that along those lines. Porty's gonna cry. Porty's gonna say something he doesn't like one time. He's gonna get lit the
He's
fuck
gonna
up.
I'm going to
Dude,
say
put
I'm
me in his
addicted to
place.
cocaine anyways. So.
Yeah.
Oh, I cannot wait.
So one of my favorite quotes from Voracek though during the media day was, he says, "I don't think this is a rebuild. You wouldn't trade for an $8 million player for a rebuild."
Yeah,
Like,
I think if
right there, just like right off the bat, that quote right there, like you wouldn't get that from like a boring hockey player, dude. Like Voracek,
He's also like
he's
wrong.
coming out like,
Not-
you think so? He's like, Yarmo wouldn't trade for me if this is a rebuild.
Yeah, it's arrogant. I mean, I love it. I love
not
the
arrogant.
I'm
arrogance.
here for that.
it's not arrogance,
here
it's
for-
confidence.
It's
absolute
confidence. There's a
arrogance.
difference.
I'm
no,
here for
it's
it.
not arrogance.
Talking about his money at that point, that's arrogance. I like that. I'm not saying that he's wrong, but also we ate cap for Philly so they could open up some cap space. Got rid of I don't know, not a younger player, but
Same age.
same age. I don't know. I feel like we
Cam
ate cap
Atkinson.
space for that. I mean, it wasn't just like a 1-for-1. We also ate cap space.
We ate cap space, but I mean,
Like a mill.
No, 3.
I mean, do we think
Yes.
that Voracek
Who
knows
cares?
the situation in Columbus and like, do we think that quote was like legitimately him being completely honest?
Good to be home.
No,
No.
they wouldn't trade for an $8 million
Oh,
player.
no,
if
it's a rebuild.
Yeah.
Yarmo said it at the draft party. It's a rebuild. I don't care what Voracek says. Yarmo told us at the draft party in person to like everybody when he was talking into a microphone, but that it's a rebuild. He said the word rebuild at the draft party.
I'm full.
And we're in a rebuild. Our first pick this year was a center that is still playing in college. It's totally a rebuild. Voracek is just being kind of arrogant, and I love that.
It's not arrogance, in my opinion. He was saying you wouldn't trade for me, and I love that. I don't see it as arrogance.
I'm here
I
for
see that
that.
as confidence, because he's proven in his play that it's confidence.
Yeah,
Arrogance
but
would be so
confidence
much.
it's confident with your play, but when you're talking about your money at that point, that's arrogance.
That's not what you pull from. He's not saying like because
Talking about his money.
I get so much money. He's saying like you wouldn't have made this such of a caliber move. You wouldn't have traded for like such a high cost player if you're rebuilding for 4 to 5 years. He's acknowledging, in my opinion, the fact that this is going to be like 2 years. Then that's why I can't see it as a rebuild. And he even says it. It's not a rebuild. I get he said it at the draft party, but that's the draft party. Things have changed. We have a reload coming on because he's saying you wouldn't have got me if you were looking to rebuild.
You know what?
You wouldn't have traded that
expectations
much.
are too
That
high.
high cost.
Let's let the league
for
know.
that.
Let's let the whole league know this is a rebuild, and then we come out and we say "fuck you," just kidding, and then we do our thing.
Who sucks? Us.
Yeah, we were supposed to suck this year.
Well,
We're supposed to suck this year.
we might be having that
We
shirt
are.
out.
Well, we might drop that shirt again.
That thing is still there.
because I don't know if you have it. I didn't see it when I skimmed
It's gone. But
your
we can
show
put it
flow.
back
But
up.
like talking about Nyquist, he's like, I guess we'll just prove you all wrong
oh
again.
yeah, Nyquist was all about. He's like, what?
He's like, we got-
nobody
our
expected
team's
us to do anything a couple years ago, and we swept Tampa. So I guess we'll just
just prove everyone wrong
prove
again.
everyone wrong.
Yeah, we'll get another first round
Who
dub
cares?
and get
If we're going out of this as like a rebuild and we come away with like in the playoffs, that's awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The point of a rebuild is to get good draft picks while you're in the rebuild.
I
We
don't
gotta-
want to tank.
So if
I
you
don't
win-
want to.
so-
all right, all right,
if you
all right,
make-
all right.
if
So
you make
speaking
the
of,
playoffs-
speaking of, let's go right into it. All right, so so Traverse City. All right, so Jackets just got done in Traverse City, or the Jackets prospects, I should say.
Traverse City,
Traverse City.
Tennessee.
Oh, no, that's in Michigan.
But Hootie
Hootie, yeah, Hootie.
Johnson.
Johnson City, Tennessee.
Yeah.
Not
That's Hootie?
Not Trap. That's also not Hootie. That's
Hootie?
Darius Rucker.
I thought that is Hootie.
There's a difference.
Nope.
One's Hootie, one's Darius Rucker.
No, that's not true.
100% different person.
That's Hootie.
That's them Hootie boys.
Yeah.
Anyways.
I will say, a side note, Darius Rucker, great concert.
Darius Hootie.
He puts on a great show. I will, and also, side note, side number 2. I went to see Luke Bryan out in Baltimore, Ohio.
Hate him.
Listen, like I'm not the biggest fan, really, but when you're at a concert drunk, you realize all his songs are fucking like #1 songs, and you know every lyric to every song.
I guarantee I don't.
Oh, I loved every second of it.
I'm glad.
Good.
You,
I
I'm
was
glad you enjoyed
vibing.
it.
Also, I forgot to say this. I ran into a little boomer out there.
Who?
I don't know. I was
Good
really
see
drunk.
you.
I was really drunk. So thanks for listening to the podcast. I did say, I think drunkenly, that I was give a shout out, but I forget his name.
You ran into Ben there, right?
I ran into Ben as well. We were walking to the porta potty, and like separately, and I look over. I'm like, "What the fuck are you doing here?" And then he came down and joined me and my mama in the little pit area because we were kind of relatively close to the stage. And then I ran into my best friend from like elementary school as well. Anyways, it was a great time out there in Baltimore, Ohio.
Is that did your mom like take care of you?
Yes. So I will say this is the first time that my mom's ever seen me drunk.
Like drunk, period, or like drunk?
Drunk, period. Yeah. So Jenny's kind of a religious lady. She doesn't frown upon my drinking, but she kind of does her like I just don't drink her flavor because I don't want to. But I bought her the tickets. I was like, Jenny, I'm going to be drinking the night.
Answer the question.
What?
Did your mom end up taking care of you?
Yes, I spent the night on her couch. So she lived like 2 minutes away from the concert, from the farm. It was a farm out in Baltimore, Ohio. Luke Bryan Farm Tour, and yeah,
That's pretty cool.
I slept
No,
on the
that
couch.
is cool.
Yeah, it was pretty dope.
Did he wear leather pants?
20,000 people were there.
Wow.
Leather pants.
In the middle, we're talking 1-lane single roads. It took us 4 hours to get out.
Oh gosh.
To get out.
That's got to be like going
4.
to the.
And that's when I puked, and my mom was like, "Sweetie, are you okay?" We were sitting in the car. I'm like, "This isn't good. This isn't good. It's coming
You
up."
were already drunk?
I was black. No,
To get
no,
out,
no, no,
to
no.
leave?
To get out,
Okay.
not to get in. Yeah.
You threw up in your mom's car?
No. I got out.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I was like, "I'll be right back."
Was she that like naive and
Very much so. She thought I was sick, like not alcohol sick. She thought I was just like sick.
That's adorable.
I know she's so cute.
Mama Mills, not Mills.
What
Anyways.
happened to you?
What?
How do you have a mother like that? What happened to you?
I don't know. I don't.
He said she was very religious.
Ohio University happened to me. That's
Never
what
mind.
happened.
Never
Yeah,
mind.
no, it's not that.
I'm
at
sure
all.
that's what it
It
was.
was for sure OU.
No, you haven't.
That's why, like, I told my mom, like, whenever I was looking for colleges to go to, I narrowed it down to OU or Marshall, and I decided on Marshall because I wanted to go learn.
You can learn at OU. My two college
buddy.
choices were Ohio Christian University and Ohio University.
How'd that
Those
learning?
were the two that I narrowed mine down to.
How'd that learning go
It
for you?
went great. I'm here now. So,
Look where we are.
how did we get on this topic? Johnson
Johnson
City,
City,
Tennessee. Traverse City,
Michigan.
Michigan. All right. So the Blue Jackets
Wow.
prospects went up to Traverse City, Michigan for the Traverse City tournament.
I don't care about that anymore.
They went 4-0, baby. 4-0. So this year, for whatever reason, I'm going to blame it on COVID. They didn't have like a championship game. But if they were
like,
to,
yeah, because there was like teams that played less and played
Yeah.
more, so it's just unmatched. But
yeah. But if
we
they
won.
were to, it looked like the Jackets were probably going to win that
I
championship.
thought we were like announced, like, yeah, you guys won. You're just not getting like a trophy or anything.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was unofficial. Nothing
Like,
was official.
unofficially you won, but yeah. Okay.
But some of the players that we talked about on last week's episode, Chinnikov, Sillinger, even Josh Dunn, all these guys
Gosh, done.
showed up and showed out. Chinnikov had a hat trick in Game 3. That game they beat Detroit 7-3. Tyler, why would you text me during an episode?
Why is your sound on?
I don't
Because
know.
it always
Yes, that's what we
is.
ask him that every single time.
All right, it's off now. Thank you.
There you go.
Yeah,
Now I'll text you even more.
appreciate that.
Ding, 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 ding.
I just sent a great picture of Elvis.
All right, that's cool.
Please tell me it's him
I'll
dressed
approve.
as Elvis.
Yes.
It actually
Yeah.
is.
All right, there you
Traverse City.
Traverse City. We're gonna get through this topic. By God, we're gonna do it. So Chinnikov, Sillinger, per Yarmo in today's media day. Couldn't think of the word. He said that they dominated Traverse City, which you love to hear that from your GM. And the top 3 overall scorers in the tournament were Blue Jackets players. Josh Dunn led.
Yeah,
He led
he
the scoring.
Well, he played 4 games.
He played the 4. So for whatever reason, Chinnikov and Sillinger did not play game 4.
For whatever reason. Because they did so good. They were like, all right, let's give the other guys. Come on.
Yeah.
It was scheduled rest for those guys because
Oh,
they're.
hey.
Whatever, Kyle. Okay.
Nice of you to join us.
They played really well. That's
well,
why.
I mean,
didn't
they're
play.
going to make
Yeah,
the
they're
team.
going- yeah,
I mean, that's.
You think so?
Yeah, I think after what we saw, and there's not a ton of competition there in front of them to make the team.
I hope not.
Like,
I sure hope not.
You
You
hope
sure
they
hope
don't make the
don't
team.
make the team right now?
I
so are
don't
you
want
saying on
them
grounds
to.
of like, I hope there's competition so they don't?
I
hope
think
they don't
we
either.
ruin players by bringing them too early.
Yeah, I hope they
think we
don't
just
either.
ruin them.
I want a full year because if we're doing this rebuild
Yeah.
and it's going to be 4 to 5 years, then yeah, don't you play a single NHL game.
Yeah.
Stay
All right.
in the AHL.
So you say we ruin players. Here's a take that I have, and I could be completely wrong.
I'll counter it
So
with one word.
What if the past 3 or 4 years we've had a pretty solid depth-wise lineup, to where when young guys do come in, we don't feel the need to really like put them at a higher line, like a 1 or 2 line. What if a guy like a Sillinger, Chinnikov comes in and we put him up there, pretty high up right away, because we don't have the depth, and then they just kind of take off.
Yeah. I mean, I could see that happening like with Austin Matthews, obviously, but he's not. I mean, he's obviously going to start right away. Like, he's a young guy. Who's
Completely
gonna start
different.
right away.
Yeah. I don't know. I could see Sillinger definitely getting time. Second, third line. I think
right
Sillinger's
now.
going to make the team. Chinnikov maybe not so much because we are somewhat deep on the wings. I mean, there's
We are,
wingers
yeah.
there. It's the centers that aren't there.
But
so
dude,
I could definitely.
Chinnikov was scoring at will in Traverse City.
Yeah.
But
I
there's
don't-
if we're not trying to do anything this season, don't come here.
I know you cannot. You got to take Traverse City with a grain of salt, though, just because that's all other 19 and
kids.
20-year-olds. There's not.
Yeah.
There's not all that competition's not there.
Yeah, it's not. I get
He needs
that.
to
It's
go-
not NHL guys. I understand.
Yeah,
that.
not even close.
Yeah.
It's.
Yeah,
I don't know.
I think what Warren's saying is right. If you're going to start them right away, that's showing that we're like, which obviously I want us to have hope of making the playoffs, but that's like completely going back on what
Why?
they're saying.
Nah, not this year.
I have no doubt that they're going to play this year, but because I mean, it's just to get that opportunity. But it's for me, it's a fact of just develop, learn, grow, get where you need to. We don't need them right now. We don't need to rush and be like, here you go. Keep the step process going. They're not that natural talent, like Tyler said, of Austin Matthews. So just develop. Whenever you see, I think Yarmo said, like, earn it.
Yeah, that's the biggest thing he
So-
said in the media day today was like, because
Deserve it.
that question was raised, like, will these guys out of Traverse City, potentially, out of camp, will these guys be on your radar to make the team? And Yarmo pretty much said to what you said, Warren, earn it,
Yeah.
earn the spot out of camp.
Don't need a situation like Bemstrom where he didn't need to be up here.
Yeah,
He still doesn't need to be up here,
yeah.
in my opinion.
But
he got a hat trick, Clint.
so another guy in Traverse City that if we can just briefly touch on.
There's nobody else though. I
Josh
mean,
Dunn. The dude put up 7 points. He did play a couple games with us last year, but the guy, he stood out in every possible way, as well as Tyler Engel. I was impressed with him as well throughout the tourney. So those are the kind of the 4 guys that I was more so impressed with. I liked what I saw from Carson Meyer. I still think he's going to be a Cleveland guy this year.
he should be. He was
Yeah.
also hurt,
He
right?
did.
Is that wrong? Was he not hurt?
In
I think
this?
he missed a couple games, but he was back.
Okay.
Yeah,
They only played 4.
yeah,
Okay.
yeah. I think
There
he was out maybe a game or 2, maybe.
Of what?
What do you mean? What
Of 4
what?
games?
The Traverse City tournament. The whole.
There's only 4.
Only 4 this year.
That's what I
yeah.
said.
Yeah,
He played in 4.
He played all 4.
Carson Meyer.
Yeah.
Oh,
Maybe he did.
Thought he did.
I thought he was hurt for 1.
He got
I don't know.
he got hit in the face with a stick
Maybe that was the
at the end of the last game. I don't know.
Either way, 21 Pilots drummer, who's now part of our team, Josh Dunn, did pretty well. 7 points. He led the whole tournament in points, so you do love to see that.
He would not have if Sillinger and Chinikov played.
Do you think they're going to... Why do you think they scratched them the last game? Do you think it's
because they
of
didn't need
training
to. They wanted to have more opportunities for everyone else to play.
Fair.
Yeah.
They did great.
They're like,
they don't need to
and
prove
also in a
anything.
couple days, like they're coming to, training camp and
Yeah, it was
The-
that,
all-
I guess,
all eyes
but
are
it was
gonna be
also
on these
like
two.
they're getting prepared for training camp.
And that too. Yeah.
Yeah,
Just
it was
get that
it was
process
maybe
going
the
on.
other thing, but
But yeah, I mean that kind of goes same and same. Like you don't need to be here. Get ready for training camp.
right.
you've proven. Yeah, I mean,
Which just lets you
Chinikov
bring
had a
up
hat
other
trick.
people to play.
Yeah,
So it's
Yeah.
1-1 in the same.
for sure.
Okay.
All right, done with Traverse City. One other takeaway from media today was Yarmo said that Max Domi is ahead of schedule on his recovery, which you love to see that. Whether or not Max Domi will be a part of this franchise moving forward, I don't know.
I think so.
But I love the dude. He's, I like what he brings. I want to see what he can bring without Tortorella being the coach. No knock on Torch, because I did like Torch while he was here, but I want to see him have a little more freedom, and I am anxious to see what Domi could do. So him being ahead of schedule, I like to hear that.
Yeah, we'll see what happens. I don't know. I mean, that'd be great. I think he he would be our first line center, right, as soon as he came back. But
Probably,
overall, he's a
maybe.
second line guy
Yeah.
right now, is what he
Unless
showed.
Roslovic shows up.
We'll see. I don't know. We're still missing that. Regardless of what happens with his injury, we're still missing a guy.
We are.
For sure.
Yeah, so that's all on like kind of the player aspect. Some pictures came out yesterday.
Oh no.
Yesterday being Tuesday. So it was the official day that the team, Nationwide Arena, was doing the ice installation, which is a very exciting time because now we know hockey is here. It's right around the corner. And beyond the ice being installed, which is exciting, one thing that we kind of noticed was that the NHL team flags, like where they have all the logos of all the teams, they moved the flags. They're no longer like above the sky terrace. They're now like parallel to the press boxes.
They're on both sides.
Both sides, yeah. They are on both sides. So,
Both sides.
Yeah.
Kyle, you tweeted something interesting.
Wow.
On your personal account.
Wow.
What's your little take on the reason that they maybe moved?
It was a
these,
question.
it
I asked.
was a
I asked the
It was a
question.
question.
It was a
Yes.
tweet.
Yeah.
It was a
What did it
tweet.
say?
Tweeted it.
You tweeted it.
Who
I
tweeted it?
tweeted
You
it.
tweeted it.
Tweet.
My forehead's so big.
He tweeted it.
You tweeted that.
I did a long time ago, and I do have a big forehead.
That's why his headband is covering it.
My guy,
Shut up.
I'm losing some hair.
Aren't we all?
You're cute. I'm not.
Retired jersey incoming?
Is that what we
Side
think?
eye emoji?
Is that why they moved it?
Probably not. But hey,
Hey,
a one. A
I was
man,
gonna
a
say.
man can
I was
dream.
also gonna say 2 retired.
Foligno and
jerseys.
Cam.
Okay.
No.
Well,
Who else?
Wow.
Right, they're still playing. Are you kidding me?
You think they're going to what? Rick Nash?
No, it's going to
And
be Nash and Kibbe.
Mm-hmm.
Those are the two that would be retired.
Now, I mean, it would make sense because Nash is like.
Should I sit this one out?
He's fully
No.
in his role now, and so he's like, it feels like a good time to do that because no one else is ever going to wear 61. No one ever has.
yeah, I could see Rick Nash getting retired. Yes, just to retire. That would be the guy.
Mm-hmm.
I would not agree with Kivvy's
And
number being retired.
Me and Rick Nash are best friends. We hang out at Brewdog now.
yeah, yeah, you told us about
Yeah.
that.
Yeah, definitely talk to him.
Talked to him the whole time. We had beers together.
Mhm.
Yeah, we're best friends.
You didn't say I'm nervous.
So yeah, I could see his getting retired. Just the amount of time he spent here, first overall pick, blah blah blah, all that stuff.
Yeah.
You know, the guy here, that would be the guy. I don't. If they were to do Kivvy's, I would not. I would disagree with that.
Yeah.
100%. He played 3 games here. I understand it's a tragedy what happened to him. He's very young. He played with the Monsters though. If anybody was going to retire that number, it should be the Monsters.
Yeah.
I don't. They may have already.
That's fair.
They may have already done that, or they're going to
Anybody,
this
yeah.
season, and they should. I would agree with that, but the Blue Jackets should have no part of that, in my opinion.
I think
That's not-
there should be
that should not be the
something-
first number retired in that arena.
I would agree with it. It shouldn't be the first number retired. I will say that the Blue Jackets definitely need to do something to pay tribute and to honor Matisse Kivlenix because he was a part of your franchise.
Absolutely, and I think they will, but that's not.
Is the
it.
jersey retirement the best way to go about that right away? Probably not. I would think I would agree there. But if they are making way for a jersey retirement, my guess would be probably Rick Nash.
Right. I mean, yeah.
That would be my guess. But maybe they're just like, you know what? It's a new season, new coach, new us. We're just going to move the banners. That's probably all they're doing.
Or
we're looking way too deep.
now
into
there's
this.
an extra team in the league, and they have to add room for an extra flag.
Maybe.
That they're just going to put over on that left side.
It's
the
on both
American
sides.
and Ohio State flag.
No, it's on
And
both.
the Kraken.
It's on both, and now it's running parallel with the rink.
Yeah, I know, but I said the retired was going to be on the left side or on the short ends.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what they're going to
So
do.
that's where the Kraken's going to be.
Yes, right, with the
Exactly.
retired jerseys. That's
Yeah.
correct.
It's right next to Rick
Bingo.
Nash's jersey.
Yep.
Yeah.
I could. So here's the thing. Like Rick
a
Nash,
terrible
yeah,
joke.
deserved. That's fine. Yeah, but you still went.
Whatever.
Rick Nash, yeah, I fully get that. If he's up there, cool. I mean, he's been the player for Columbus.
It's a fan favorite, works for the
throughout the years.
organization, hometown
Jordan's
guy.
best friend.
Jordan's
Yeah.
best friend, hangs out at Brewdog with him all the time.
Yeah.
Dog. But the thing is, I feel like if they're going to do that, and then whether or not Kivy's numbers up there as well, both scenarios, people are going to complain. And that's the most annoying part about it.
Mm-hmm.
Because the situation happened, if his jersey goes up there, if his number goes up there, people are going to be like, he didn't earn it. People can argue that. But if it doesn't go up, people will be like, he earned it. You can argue that too. But the fact of the matter is, it is what it is. It's going to be annoying either way.
An earning thing. I think it would be an honorary.
It's an honorary.
It is an honorary
It's an
thing,
honorary
yeah.
retirement.
And
I
don't
that's
think it would have
my
anything
thought
to do
process.
with
If
the
it is, if
No,
if
I
that
think so
number
too.
does go up, it's not because he played 3 whole games with us to get whatever it is. It's because of what he did.
Yeah.
It's because of the sacrifice he made.
100%.
Whether it was with the AHL team when the last game he played, or in the NHL. If you disagree with it, just
Don't look
It's
up
not
I'm
about-
not going
it's
to like
not
throw a
about
fit
you.
if it goes up.
I know I'm
Don't
not
get me
saying you
wrong,
are.
yeah.
I'm speaking to you.
Yeah.
If they do or do not retire his number, have it up in the banisters, whether it's Cleveland or Columbus, if you don't get what you want, it's not about you. Deal with it.
Just deal with it.
It's fine.
Yeah.
Just remember him for who he was.
Yeah. There needs
That's
to be
what matters.
something needs to
Absolutely.
take place this season to honor him, whether it's a jersey retirement or just I don't know what other avenue they could go to pay tribute, but besides like a jersey or like a helmet sticker or something. But I do agree that something needs to take place for sure.
It'll be a massive tribute the
but-
first home game.
Does
Maybe-
the ice have a name? Have we named the ice in the arena? The Matisse Kivleniks
Kinda
Ice
like the
in
field
Nationwide
for-
Arena?
The crew.
Yeah, the field is named something different than the stadium. You know, like
It's not.
okay, well, I'm thinking
We had
you
that whole
know,
argument earlier.
the basketball court.
not-
You know, something like that. A
No,
court
I-
is the
yeah,
different
I
name
get
as the
it, yeah.
something like that. Why
Maybe.
can't-
Maybe. All right, we're done with this conversation. Only reason we brought this up because the Jackets moved the banners, so with the team flags. That was it. Kyle's getting hot and bothered over here.
No, it's just that was really no. It's fine.
Okay,
Just deal with it.
deal with it.
I'm dealing with it. If they retire Kivlenik's number because Elvis wins 2 Vesnas, then
No, they're
I'll
not
say
gonna be
something.
like, because of his accolades.
at that
you're
point,
gonna
yeah,
get
at that
this.
point, then we have to
Yeah.
draw a line.
I get that.
Yeah. I mean,
All right.
that's not what I was really saying. Yeah.
I get it.
Sorry.
All right. Anyways, if you have your thoughts on why they moved the banners, let us know. we'll
Should we just cut
we'll
all that
read
out?
it.
we'll tweet about it.
We'll read it.
All right. Before we get social and also play a game that Warren wants to play, Mark Letestu was named an assistant coach for the Cleveland Monsters, which is pretty dope. You
Love
like to see that. I did, like maybe a year or two ago, predict that he would be the next coach of the Blue Jackets, but
Hey,
that's
one step closer.
one step closer, baby.
One step
He's
closer.
there. He's on his way.
So you're saying there's a chance?
Exactly. And also, Derek.
Brad Larson can do it. Anybody can do it.
At this point. Then also Derek
We'll find
Forsett,
out.
also a former Blue Jacket. So he went from the part-time development coach to now a full-time development coach for the team. So you like to see these guys coming back home, baby. Not necessarily their home, but they're coming back to where they played in the league. And
More the hometown guys, right?
yeah, I know, right? Where they were cut their teeth in the NHL. And they're coming back, and now they're being a part of the front office in the organization. So I'm here for that.
And I think also along those lines, shout out to Bunker Blue for our thongs.
Yeah, we have them
have those.
right here.
I think that falls right in line. Thank you.
Thanks for the thongs.
I love
Thongs.
having Jordan on my foot.
Yeah,
Right
Instead
where
of
he
getting our own
belongs.
faces, Warren.
No, we
said
can't wear
should-
our own. That's narcissistic.
I would love to wear my own flip
You guys
flop.
have to
Oh,
switch
nope,
them around
you're not.
every day.
Okay, that's fine. That's fine.
I'm keeping
listen.
mine. You should just give Jordan back.
No,
to
no, no,
his.
no. I'm going to take yours. I will find them. I will come to your place. I will sift through the cornfield and find your flip flops. Either ways, thank you.
All right, let's get social.
J Dog at Cheerios and Vodka.
Nice.
Oh, it got problems. Of the new additions, who do you believe will have the biggest impact, and who will have the smallest?
We're talking about draft picks, just like or
This-
anybody.
I'm going to call an audible and say this year.
Well, yeah, that's what I would assume.
Oh, okay, gotcha. Well, I think least impact this year, Kent Johnson.
Okay, well, that makes sense. Yes,
Can't use
Yeah.
mine.
Yeah,
You got to use a different one.
first round pick.
Not even going to touch the ice.
Not even going to touch the ice this year. That
Thanks, Warren.
is correct.
Well,
Very good insight there, bud.
Am I wrong?
You're not wrong.
Thank you.
For those that are casual hockey fans, he'll be playing at the University of Michigan this year. Thought I would just throw that out there.
Fuck off.
The least amount of
yeah.
impact on the ice of the new additions. That's a toughie. I don't know.
I've got one.
Who?
Go for
Zach Ronaldo.
it. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. That's
The least impact on the team
all right.
this
fine.
season. Zach Ronaldo.
I can't drink
He
with
could
my
have
left
been the
hand.
most impactful by giving everyone COVID.
True. Could have impacted everybody.
In a
But he won't be
non-hockey-
there now. Yep.
I'm
Not
still
impactful
confused.
whatsoever.
If you're vaccinated, like, whatever. Shouldn't be threatened by people that don't have the vaccine. But
Who was
just
the
gonna
least?
Keep going on here.
Who was going to have the least impact on
the
the team?
least impact?
The new additions.
Let's go with Corrali.
Why?
I don't know. Just throwing out a random name that's new.
Biggest impact for me? Corrali.
Corrali. Biggest impact for me has got to be, the new addition, but an old addition. I got to go Voracek. I feel like the guy's.
Yeah, that's super
I feel
fair.
like he's going to bring in some good leadership. I feel like
That's a good
he's
answer.
going to be a good addition to that first line if he is on the first line.
Good answer. Good answer.
Yeah.
It's like Family Feud.
Thank you.
Good answer.
You got to clap, though.
This is better for visual.
Good answer.
Good answer. Good answer. Good. Thank you. Thank you.
Is that going to be one of our clips?
That's a good clip. That's a clip right there.
Good.
that.
Clip.
Clip that. I sure hope so. Clip that.
Clipped.
Clipped.
Nice. You just push a button.
Yes.
And it
I have
clips
a button
it?
right here that clips everything.
Clips
Hell
it.
yeah, dude.
It's integrated
Just let me know.
into the
I'll
table.
clip it.
Fuck yeah, dude.
Nice.
We love to hear it. My biggest impact of the newest additions. I agree with Voracek.
I like that. That's a good
Yeah,
answer.
absolutely. That's probably the best answer. Sillinger, I think, will be the second best behind Voracek. We need centers. He's pretty good.
he's got
We
the
saw
potential,
he's going to be pretty good. In Traverse City, I think that he's going to have the next highest impact.
Awesome.
I'm here for it.
That's all I've got about that.
That's all I got to say about that.
That's all I've got on that one. Next question.
That's how the cookie crumbles.
From Jake at
EA.
Cahill_42, front of the pod.
Little.
First round exit or Shane Wright?
Uh,
Do you know who Shane Wright is?
yeah, he's going to be a
obviously gonna
powerhouse.
be-
For those of you who don't know who Shane Wright is, he's a Canadian center. Already
Whoa.
the first overall, already projected to be the first overall pick. Very good.
Is this upcoming draft going to be better than this year's draft
100%.
in terms of
Yeah.
the top?
100%.
You also have a lot more knowledge about who you're getting.
Yeah, that's true.
Technically, yeah. I mean, we've known Shane Wright is going to be the first overall pick for about a year and a half now.
Yeah.
So,
It was
technically,
kind of like
yes.
because the year before was a really good draft, right?
Right, we got the 3 first
then
round
there was,
picks in
like-
the year that wasn't the good draft, and that's just kind of how that works
Shorn it.
for us.
And that's why it's not a rebuild, because if we were rebuilding, we would have been like, we'll take your next year's because we want good ones next
Kyle
year.
Voracek didn't come here for a rebuild, baby.
He came here for reload.
Came here to win the cup.
And that.
And Merge
or
Lincoln.
that.
He came here because he had no choice, and he's
Merge-
still getting paid $8 million
Merge
regardless.
Lincoln's
Okay,
is
like,
going
can we
to
just
Told
be
he's
honest?
going here.
Elvis is going to take this team all
Come
the way
on.
to the Stanley Cup.
All the
baby.
way, baby.
The expectations are too high.
Okay.
There's no expectations.
No expectations means that we can win the cup.
Anytime I say we're gonna do that, I'm
Nothing
kidding.
ever happens.
I'm kidding. I have zero expectations for us this year.
Well, to be fair, anytime that we predicted in the past couple years our expectations, we very much fell flat.
Well,
so
last year was bad.
why not aim for the moon here?
Aim for the stars and you'll land in the clouds.
Yes, what Warren said. Next question.
Okay.
Well,
Oh
you-
wait, we didn't answer.
Did we answer? What was the question?
For
First
me,
round, but that's you can't really.
Oh.
It's hard to answer that because if you don't get the first, if you miss the playoffs by 2 points, you're not getting the first overall pick. And Shane Wright is going to be the first overall pick.
I think he's just
So,
saying you
it
want
is-
to.
I'd rather have Shane
You want to
Wright.
get in
I'd
the
rather have
playoffs,
Shane
or
Wright.
you want
I'd
to
rather
tank?
have Shane
I think
Wright.
that's the question.
so
I'd
on
rather
a
have Shane Wright.
very literal basis, would you rather leave after the first round, or would you get Shane Wright?
Shane Wright.
If
Shane
I
Wright's going
know
to win you cups.
we could be the best team, if we could be Tampa Bay in 2018, is that right? 2019? Mm-hmm. And we could the literal best team in the NHL, make the playoffs and get swept,
Swept.
swept, or we can do really bad. If I knew that ahead of time and get Shane Wright, then yeah, I'm going to say Shane Wright.
Shane Wright.
However, we're not going to get either of those two. We're going to be in the middle.
That's correct.
We're always
That's
in
the
middle.
best
We're
part
always
about
in the middle.
this.
That's what we are. That's what we do.
That's whom we are.
That's whom.
Shane Wright's going to end
that's-
up in Buffalo somehow.
That's whomist we are.
Somehow.
Yes.
They're bad. They're going to be bad. That's how.
Next question.
Or Edmonton. One of the two.
Taylor Hickman at Thickman110.
Front of the pod.
I still will just laugh. I can't send a little boomer. She
Okay.
even acknowledged he hasn't met us.
Front of the pod. whatever.
Sorry. What are some other podcasts? Well, error. What are some other podcasts y'all listen to that you guys would recommend? Sports or not? Been driving to Cleveland for work, so I need some recommendations for the 2-hour drive. Smiley face.
You will not want to listen to the ones I listen to.
He listens to Glass.
They don't do that anymore.
Oh, they don't?
Yeah, Glass Case of Emotion.
I guess it wasn't that good.
Yeah.
It was NASCAR.
No,
Yeah.
Ryan Blaney got too big of a NASCAR driver.
Yeah,
he was
he
like,
did.
I don't want to do this anymore.
He's been doing good this
Yeah,
year.
now he's won 3 races.
Mm.
Well, my other one's Dale Jr. Down, the Dale Jr. Download, and then Door Bumper Clear, which is also a NASCAR podcast.
Gross. That's like that's what I imagine is like the new version of the interrogation where they put people in small rooms
Oh
with
no!
strobe lights and
it's
the Barney
hilarious.
theme
It's worse than
song.
waterboarding.
But now
No,
it's
it's
NASCAR podcast instead of the Barney theme song.
I'm also the stereotypical white douchebag, and I listen to Joe Rogan. So
Ain't that true?
yeah, so there's
You
that.
didn't even have to finish the next part. That was implied.
Yep. So there you go. Big fan of Joe. Other than that, that's about all I listen to.
Kyle, I know your answer.
what?
Dan Levitar.
Dan Levitard. Big fan of Dan Levitard. He's a very good writer. He paints a very good picture with his words. I love listening to him talk.
I heard his show got canceled on ESPN.
It was a mutual. They quit basically, and then they went and got a $50 million deal from DraftKings.
Nice.
So
I'd
Oh,
love
yeah?
to see
Nice.
that.
Yeah.
Good for
Well,
them.
ESPN's dying, so it doesn't matter.
ESPN is dying, and that's why they kind of want to get out of there.
Why do you think
yeah.
they got hockey now?
Yeah.
They're dying.
That's true. I also listen to Pardon My Take a lot too. It's a Barstool podcast.
Never
It's
heard of them.
Big, really. That's the. Have you really not? Pardon My Take.
What is Barstool?
Oh, Barstool.
Barstool?
Okay.
What
You're
is
being sarcastic.
Barstool?
Bristol?
Barstel?
Pardon My Take. Great podcast. Big cat. Great personality.
I heard the president of the United States is on there. El Presidente.
Oh my God.
In like a big tiger.
He's not on the
Cat.
podcast. You're an idiot.
Thank you.
That's all I got.
Warren.
Pardon My Take's hilarious. You guys,
I Pardon My Take is also on my my feed.
hilarious.
I don't listen to it though, unless there's a NASCAR driver.
They were wonderful.
For me, I don't really listen to sports podcasts because I just don't care enough. So I like to listen to comedy ones because I like to.
Chris D'Elia.
I like to
that
while
his
I
name?
work. Well, that's one. I do like his podcast. Congratulations, Pod. Chris D'Elia.
D'Elia.
Yeah. But another one, the one I listen to right now is Bad Friends with Andrew Santino and Bobby Lee.
Oh,
It's
yes,
quite
I've
funny.
seen that one. That's the
I told Kyle to listen to it because I feel like if Kyle and I did a podcast, it would be very similar because they just argue and they go, "I love you," and they'd be like, "Frick off,
Frick off, dude.
yeah, I love you too."
Okay.
There's your answers.
I hate you.
Fuck off, dude.
I love
All right,
you.
next question.
From a fiddler.
I told producer Tyler this would be an hour episode.
What are we at?
An hour
1:15.
About an hour.
Hey, there you go.
Yeah, we're close. We're
We
getting
might
there.
get there.
From
Am
a fiddler. Parentheses.
He left his
FOTP,
girlfriend that just got
parentheses.
surgery
Yeah.
today to come here and be our producer. And I'm like, dude, we'll get you out here in an hour. And now here we
was
are.
like- He's like, it'll be fine. So he just like took her back to her place. Is like, okay, bye.
there was more to it. Her,
enjoy your
her
pain.
roommate's there. She took a nap.
Oh, our
She's
roommate's there.
fine. Yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
she's good.
Yeah,
then. We're
yeah.
fine.
Fine.
Sat in
Would
the
you stop
room for-
worrying?
2.5 hours up there. She's
joke.
Yeah.
Gosh.
Yeah,
Read
everyone
your-
listening, I'm yeah.
To be
she's
fair,
fine.
is wisdom teeth actually a surgery? I mean, come on. That's like the most like, you know.
Well,
It was really she just got a tooth pulled without any anesthesia. There wasn't any really cutting, and they just fucking yanked it for
Same.
2 hours.
I've done that.
I had that happen with my first 4 molars. I had to get all 4 of them removed before I did my braces. Chill, you idiot. And I wasn't able to go under.
He left the last episode too.
Yep. Kyle being Kyle.
As long as they numb it,
So-
you're fine.
Anyways, so yeah, like I didn't know I wasn't supposed to eat, and I had breakfast, and my mom was like, "Did you have breakfast?" I'm like, "Yep." She went, "Why?" And I was like, "I don't know why," because I was hungry. She's like, "You can't do that," and I'm like, "I didn't know." And they're like, "We'll just numb your mouth and give you laughing gas."
Yeah. So,
And that guy that pulled my teeth, he sounded just like Matthew McConaughey.
well, that's cool.
So the whole time they're yanking my teeth out, and I just hear, "All right, man, you're doing real good."
That'd be
Driving
fantastic.
And
I
I'm-
would,
Lincoln.
I would love
I-
that. If I
yeah.
got my wisdom teeth pulled, Matthew McConaughey was the one doing it. Or not the one doing it, but the voice.
Well, either way.
Both. Great.
And I'm just like dying laughing, hearing Matthew going, "You're doing so good, man. We got one more tooth."
You're doing so good.
Kyle, can you ask a question?
Yes. From a fiddler, parenthesis, FOTP, parenthesis, a.k.a. Potato Gemini, at Fiddler AJ.
Really getting long, bud.
Friend
You
of the
gotta-
pod.
Let's keep going. Longer.
If you could pick the first song for pregame warm-ups, what would it be?
Wuthering Heights by Kate Bush.
You have to sing whichever song you say. You have to sing it for like 20 seconds.
Oh, that's good. I like that. That's good. Go ahead, sing the song that you just said.
It's me, I'm Kathy. Oh, it's me, I'm Kathy. I'm so cold. There you go.
All right, beautiful.
Thank you.
Kyle, you go next.
No, you go next.
I
'cause I'm
can't think
thinking
of
of a
it.
song.
I can't still-
Okay, no,
I'm trying
wait.
to think of a song here.
Oh, man, I wish you would have said this at the end so that we would have just said ours.
You know what?
And
Fuck-
then they had to.
I'm doing.
He's going to be like, I'm going to do redneck and country.
No, oh, close. I'm doing courtesy of the red, white, and blue because
Well,
the Blue
yeah,
Jackets
that's it.
are red, white, and blue, and they're America, baby.
All right, go ahead.
All right.
I cannot. We are
Just-
for
hey, just
sure
like
going to do that
karaoke.
Christmas
I know,
song
I
again.
just said karaoke.
We're for sure going to do that Christmas song
Over
again.
out to you, courtesy of the red, white, and blue.
I do have a video I can send to him.
Ooh, ooh, of
Shut up,
the
don't
red,
help him.
white, and blue. We'll stick a boot in your ass. Or a skate. How about
the
a skate?
American way.
We'll
Raise
stick a
the
skate
price
in
on
your
our
ass.
gas.
It's the
Dad
Canadian
served
way.
in the army.
That's what I'm
Lost
saying.
his
It,
right
it
eye.
fits the Blue Jackets perfectly because
But it's
a
worth
soldier.
it because he loves this
'Cause
nation.
Because soldier. Red, white, and blue. And the red, white, and blue.
Right, Rob Blue.
Oh my God! I don't even know. I've been trying to think of a song this whole time.
Don't think about a song you'll sing.
Yep.
Sing about a warm-up song.
Not Mac Miller, please.
I don't know. I can't think of one.
There's a party on Nationwide Ave.
Hit
When
me
in
if you're
Rome
trying to
by
go.
Mac Miller.
Come on. You literally asked the question. So you knew.
Yeah, but I can't. I don't know this. I was listening to you guys talk about other things before that. I don't know.
All
We'll
right,
stick
so
a
you-
boot
did
in
you
your
play baseball?
ass. It's the
Huh? Did
Blue
you play baseball?
Jackets way.
Yeah.
What was your walkout song?
We didn't have walkout
You don't
songs.
ever have walkout songs.
My high school
I
did
played
Until
it
you
at,
hit like
My high school did.
Oh, well,
That's sick.
That's weird. Abnormal. Bougie.
Normal or dope.
Bougie.
Not bougie. 2,500 people.
All the
My high
small
school.
things.
My graduating
So your
class
walkout
was
would be
40
all the
people.
small
Say
things?
it ain't so. I will not go. Turn the lights off. Yeah, it's going. Carry me home.
At least my song related to the actual Blue Jackets.
Oh, shut up.
Whatever.
That would be the
Oh,
first
yeah.
time a song's ever been used for a walk-up.
I doubt it.
Say it ain't so.
Really?
No, that song's definitely been used, right?
I can't imagine it would have been.
That's a great. There's some good riffs in there.
Okay.
All right.
Heyo.
Next
Here's a
question.
nice little
Great
shout out
question,
one.
Little Boomer. Thank you.
Next one comes from Pint Pals, not Little Boomer.
Not Little Boomer.
Yeah,
Sorry.
Egypt.
I just remember friend of the pod. That was my bad.
Fiddler.
Fiddler.
AJ.
AJ.
Next one, Pint Pals at Pint Pals Podcast. Elvis was signed to a 5-year extension.
He was?
What? No, that was Krill. My question though is, when do you guys want more beer?
Immediately.
Now? Immediately.
Immediately.
Hey, wait. Hold on. I think you know what I'm about to ask.
Meat. Okay. No. So
It's-
Pint Pals. Pint Pals were the ones that supplied us with beer
The Crooked Can?
from Crooked Can. Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah,
For sure. Now.
Whenever. Also, Pint Pal. Sorry, I'm really bad about DMs responding because he did DM us recently.
Oh my gosh. Seriously, I'm
Can you just take over the DMs?
for
please?
sure. Yeah.
I give you the green light.
can do.
Yeah.
Can do,
All
dude.
you.
Can Doosville, baby doll.
No can do's, baby doll.
Also,
How I
I'm
Met
really
Your
bad
Mother.
about responding to emails because our producer Tyler
Oh, that was-
sent me an email in 2017 to do our video, and I never responded.
And
to
I
him.
even mentioned like the BTS shit too.
Oh,
I
yeah.
thought was hilarious.
Yep.
But like he
Wow.
showed it to Tyler, and Tyler was like, "No, I'm glad you forgot.
Oh yeah.
I'm better
my
now."
fucking name then was Tyler Scott Movies Games. Why was that my
I
name?
don't know.
Movies, games.
Yeah, I don't know.
I think my first thought was
Were
like,
you
this is
planning
like
on being a streamer?
I think I've tried. Growing up, I tried to do everything.
Yeah, for sure,
Yeah,
dude.
well,
So, and
everyone
I
does.
figured out cinema was it. So I tried to. Stream.
I think when I
Didn't
saw the
work.
movies games, my thought in like 2017 was like, oh, this is like a 12-year-old kid. Like
Oh, for sure.
that was my thought.
You were so nice in your response, though.
Oh, thank you. I appreciate that. I try to be very cordial and people that try to, but then I just forget to respond.
Yeah,
so.
he's like, "Hell yeah, man. We'll definitely be in touch." 4 years,
4 years
later.
later.
All right, man. What you got?
Hey, we're ready for you.
It's amazing that I'm the one that actually brought him in.
I know, right?
Isn't that funny?
That's great.
Yeah, that's
It comes
actually
full circle.
That's so funny.
Not even
But
funny,
Pint, yes, follow Pint Pals Podcast as they give us some more beer.
Yes, we're down for the free
Because we will
beers.
for sure take it. I will reply to you because he will not.
Correct.
And we'll go from there.
Facts.
I'm 6'2", so you can trust me.
Next question.
Next one.
Next question from Brenna at J. Roslovic Hugs.
I like it.
Which current Blue Jacket would you switch bodies with for a day and why?
What are we talking like? Bodies in what way?
Like you go
like Scooby,
your
like the live action
consciousness,
Scooby,
like Freaky Friday.
Yeah,
Like
so I
your
can like
body's
do
not-
whatever I want with my body.
whenever.
Yeah, like Freaky
whenever
Friday.
Shaggy
Like your
swapped with-
consciousness goes over to somebody else. Like your whole mind is in somebody else's
Mm-hmm.
body.
And Blue Jackets players only.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That's a good question.
Current.
Actually,
Current.
Blue Jackets. Anybody want to go first? Because I don't know if I have one off the top of my head.
I want to switch bodies with. I don't know.
Yeah.
I have one. I'll switch with what's his name?
You know,
For a
John
day.
Davidson.
For a day.
Why am I drawing a blank on his name? I see his board check. There it is. I found it. Just because I have not a redhead, and I'm just curious if the carpet matches the drapes.
So you're going to switch to him, and then you're just going to go,
Well, I can't just walk
What's
up.
that?
Why would he do
Man.
that? He's just making sure that his carpet matches his drapes
All
in
you
his
want to
house.
do is see the Blue Jackets players. Dicks.
at all.
Can't
What
bring
is
this
this?
up. I just want to make sure it matches the drapes.
All right, send me back.
I'm back. Go back now.
Why'd you get Russian again?
Okay, because that's the only one I know. That's the safest bet when it comes to players.
He's straight up ginger.
yeah, he's like the guy in Game of Thrones.
It has to match the drapes, right?
So Does he switch with you?
I don't know. I don't think
I
that's part
guarantee
of
you,
it.
Whoever we choose when they switch to our bodies, they're going to go,
Damn. They're gonna be aching. They're gonna be like, oh
my shoulder.
my god. Oh, why am I so hungover?
I'm going to take a nap.
I take a nap now.
I got to work at 9 to 5.
All right, Kyle, who's your guy?
Why am I tripping?
So high.
So high right now. I would
You're
trade.
high as a kite?
I'm going to leave and I'm going to come back. And you know what I'm going to come back with?
A gun.
Your gun is gun?
His gun? Seth Rogen. No, that's not a hockey player.
Not a hockey
sure
player.
it
We have wait. Seth Jones is one. But no longer part of the team. R.I.P.
Right. R.I.P. to Seth Jones and his mom. Did you see Mary Shaw today tweet that she has to unfollow all the, for whatever reason, it was super weird. Like, I like Mary Shaw, cool. Brad Shaw's wife.
Former
Brad
assistant
Shaw,
coach, yes.
former assistant coach, went to Vancouver. Mary Shaw tweeted that she has to unfollow all the beat writers from the Blue Jackets because she has a new team now. Like, nobody fucking cares, Mary. Goodbye.
Yeah.
Could be like,
Nobody
oh my-
fucking cares,
Yeah,
dude.
you're
Go-
gone.
Oh,
okay,
they're annoying.
like I wanted to just like what made you tweet this? And all Sabota, like all of the guys that and girls, Allison, fuck, I can't even say the word. Allison, all the people that she tagged in that tweet.
Wait.
Like responded to it.
She tagged
She
them?
All of them. Sabota, Allison, Porty, Sheig, Scheig, I mean, Hedger, which is fucking Hedger's an idiot anyways.
So she said, you know
All
what?
in there, Kyle?
I'm going to unfollow these people. But she was like,
she had to tweet about it.
no, that's
she
not
had
enough.
to tag them
I'm gonna let everyone know. Like, hey guys, I'm gonna unfollow the beat writers for Columbus Blue Jackets. And then she was like, no. At LSNL, at Portsline,
at Jackets Insider.
at Jeff Sabota.
Like had it, and they all responded like oh, sad to see you go. Like, no, fuck you, bitch. Like, what?
Straight up, if I was
what
them,
are you
I would have
doing?
said,
Like, why are you telling us this? Nobody fucking cares, Mary Shaw. Goodbye.
Yeah. This,
Good riddance.
Brad
That's
Shaw's old news at this point.
yeah, what the
Long-
fuck? Nobody cares.
That's been like 2-3 months away.
Go
They've had
fuck
so
I,
many things
I have
happen.
not. I have dropped maybe 3 F-bombs the entire podcast up to this point. Fuck
Oh,
you, Mary
last
Shaw.
20 seconds.
All right.
Are you kidding me?
It's like you were like you went through your list and was like, well, I'm moving from Columbus to go to Wyoming.
Well,
Let me
Vancouver.
shoot a quick tweet. Hey, Jordan, we're
Well,
not friends
Vancouver.
anymore. Hey, Kyle, I can't be around you anymore.
Let me read the tweet really quick. We're
Yes,
we're
please.
going way off topic
No,
here, but
that's
this
fine.
is this
Go
is
for
great
it.
content.
Go for it.
Sorry at Allison L, A Portsline, Brian Hedger, Mark Scheig, Jacket Insider. With the start of the NHL season upon us, I have to unfollow you. Friends forever, but I have a new fave team to get my hockey fix.
I would
At
reply and say-
Canucks.
I would
And
repli-
she did she put a whale emoji. What the fuck? They're like they're
Wasn't it like a killer
orcas.
whale?
They're
This is
orcas.
who?
Yeah, what
It's
the
like a killer-
dumb ass?
So
What are you
close.
doing? That's whale emoji.
I would have replied and been like, we are obviously.
Are you
our
kidding me?
friends.
Sabota said, "Good luck, Mary." I'd be like, "Fuck you, bitch! What are you doing, tagging me
All right.
in this?"
There we are.
Mary Shaw, Brad Shaw's wife, who was the former assistant coach under Tortorella. Like, nobody cares.
Oh, that's great.
God, fucking.
That
Ugh.
takes. Hey, I respect it,
2
though.
quote tweets from Mark Scheig. Oh, in all seriousness, was lots of fun. Shut up, Mark. The fuck are you talking
Everyone
about?
involved.
All 2 likes you got for that. Like, go shut. What? Why? What is the point? Ugh, dumb as fuck.
All I'm saying is Amy
God, that
Jones.
set me off.
Amy Jones. To this day, I posted something the other day on my Instagram story, and Amy Jones still responds to my stories.
Yes,
so,
we know.
So I love her though.
Well, yeah, because it's your Instagram stories at like 1
Amy
a.m.
Jones can also kick rocks.
Whatever. Amy Jones is up at 1 a.m. apparently, and she's
Looking at you.
looking at my
Really?
drunken Instagram stories, which we all know what those are about if you follow me.
lizard people.
The lizard people.
Well,
that was the one she
I love
liked.
lizard people.
That was the one she liked.
Oh my
I can
god.
show you.
No.
All right, I'll just show
That
you. but-
afterwards.
No,
yeah.
that was the one she liked. Lizard people. It's
Oh
hilarious.
my god.
That's so funny.
The lizard people are going to reset the whole world in a couple days.
All right,
Yeah.
one more. 2 more.
Zek,
Zach Eisel.
Zech,
Zach Eisel.
Zek.
You know, I had a friend in grade school named Zephaniah.
Super
I had a kid in my
Right?
Super weird.
kindergarten whose name was Kiefer.
That's a good name.
Kiefer, that's
He had a twin named Dallas.
Kiefer Sutherland, the guy from 2004.
That's a good show.
Yeah. All right. Anyways.
Kiefer Sherwood.
Zeke
Yep.
Isel
More-
at zmoney87 _ shut up. He asks, best snack food?
Extra Flamin' Hot Cheetos.
Oh yeah, that's your thing.
That's it.
Best snack food.
Not Flamin' Hot Cheetos.
Low key.
Extra.
Flamin' Hot Cheetos. They
He
come in
wants-
the black and orange bag, not just the orange bag. Don't be a pussy.
He wants to go to the bathroom and go,
It burns in the morning. But it's a
Low key
good
best
burn.
snack food of all time, and this cannot even be argued.
I'll argue
Chex
it.
Mix Party Mix.
Argued. 'Cause it
I'm
sucks.
sorry, Cheez-Its Party Mix.
You don't even know.
Cheez-Its Party
You
Mix.
don't even know what you like.
Got those little bread balls in there with the spices on them.
Mm.
Oh my god.
Yeah. Well, that's not good. So
Oh,
that's fine.
so
Corn?
like the little bread pieces. Mm.
A good steak.
Oh my god.
What are you, Ron Swanson?
That's what he's-
No, not Ron Swanson.
That's what it was. Yeah.
Not the guy
Yeah,
from
you nailed it.
Parks and Rec?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Ron
Why
Swanson.
am I thinking that's
Nick
the guy
Offerman
from
is-
Family Guy?
Oh.
That's Peter
Who's-
Griffin.
No, the guy from Family Guy is Ron Swanson.
No, that's
no,
not
Peter
true.
Griffin,
No.
Joe Swanson.
No, Joe
Swanson.
Swanson.
Yeah.
Joe Swanson, the guy in the wheelchair.
Peter.
Whoa,
That was
That was really good.
full sentence.
Come on, Peter. Not bad.
Yeah,
I
pretty
just,
The Peter was the
I
best
should have
part.
said no.
Just
Peter.
stop at Peter.
Just said no.
Yeah, you're a Ron Swanson wannabe. Over
All right, last question here.
Yeah, go ahead. Good steak.
From DK2's exclusive sports suite
Oh God,
at condescending DK, friend of the pod.
friend of the pod.
He is a.
You kissed him on the mouth.
You
he's a-
did. No, you
hey,
did kiss him on the mouth.
Let me finish. He's a loyal little boomer.
All right. Okay. Question. Can you please give the question?
I like that.
When the doctor removes the stent from my ureter,
My uterus.
my uterus, urethra. What? When the doctor removes the stent from my ureter Monday, will it still burn when I pee? And if so, why?
Yes.
Yes, and because they just removed a stent from your ureter, Dennis. That's
Ur-
why.
I don't even know what a urinal is.
TMI?
Hope the surgery went well, dude.
Yeah. R.I.P.
He's been dealing
still alive?
with this for a while.
He's doing great, I
But-
think.
Oh, okay.
Hey, it won't burn. It'll be cold.
Yeah.
Can you imagine that?
No. And why?
When you go pee.
Why?
Why?
Because they just
Did he
removed
ask
the
why?
stent. Yeah, he asked. And if so, why?
Because it's a reversal.
Because they're removing a stent from your ureter. That's
yeah.
why.
So when they remove the stent, everything chills. So it's cool.
It's cool.
When
it's
it
cool,
pees.
dude.
You been
it's
there,
all gravy,
Tyler?
baby.
It's
No,
good.
No, I
It's
was
cool.
I was
It's
looking
good.
it up. I,
Oh.
didn't, I had no idea
Hey,
what it was. What was going on here?
All right.
talking about penises again, just for your dad.
Just for
Tyler.
your dad,
Hey,
Tyler.
Shout out to Ty's dad.
Good
What's your
old
dad's
dicks.
name? Let's give him a shout out.
You're gonna love this. My dad's name is Michael Scott.
No
No
way.
fucking way.
He owns an office,
Are you?
No.
What does he
way.
sell?
and he's the boss. His Advanced Industrial Products is the name. So like,
Do you know your dad?
I couldn't. Dude, I can't really explain like what he does. It's really I don't know. But he makes hydraulics.
So a
and,
pyramid
like,
scheme.
stuff. Yeah.
Yeah.
Or just sells shit.
Your
for,
Twitter
like,
name should just be like, my dad's name is Michael Scott.
Yeah.
That's it.
Tyler
Yeah,
Scott
Michael
Paper
Scott's
Company.
son.
Well, my middle name is
Tyler
Michael.
Scott Paper Company.
Yeah, my middle name's Michael, so I could
Tyler
just
Scott's
change
Paper
that.
Oh, why
And-
haven't you?
Oh yeah, everyone mentions it, and then I'm like, oh, but my dad's name is Michael Scott.
Oh
And
my
then he owns an
God,
office.
that's incredible.
Wow.
Michael Scott. Hope you enjoy our. Never mind.
Our PP.
Our what?
Oh, well, there you go. That's
Talks.
from your son, Michael.
All right, we're done here.
Yeah, we're done with this episode. Thanks for listening, Little Boomers. We love you. Check out our amazing sponsor, High Bank Distillery.
Whoa.
They do
we-
food. They have food.
They have food. They got cocktails. They distill their own spirits. They win many competitions
Straight up the best
with
liquors
their
out there.
liquor and their spirits.
Not just in Ohio, in the U.S.
In the US.
At least for now.
highbankco.com for more details. Check them out. Jennings Java.
Yeah,
Got
and the
coffee.
cannon powder, they do the coffee. JenningsJava.com.
Yep.
And we have clothes. If you've ever were like, hey,
I'm
I
naked.
want to go. Yeah, hey, I have nothing on my body.
Yeah.
What do I do? Well, first you drop your Cheetos, and then you go shape up, Tyler. And then you go buy a hoodie, and you're like, yeah, but I want to represent the artillery while I'm working. we have a polo with our logo on it.
We do.
So buy the polo, and then when you get chilly, because the weather's getting cold,
You
throw
put
it
on a
over the
hoodie.
polo, and it'll be all Gucci
But
with a hoodie.
we strategically did not come out with pants because we don't want you to wear it.
We don't want, yeah.
Just wear the wear the upper body stuff. And that's it.
I'd love some gray sweatpants.
We could do that if you want to.
Yeah, well, never mind. We're going to do some great sweatpants.
All right, shop there at Toy.com. Also,
Hey.
be like our producer and eat a salad last week and bring Cheetos this week.
Mm-hmm.
Tyler.
Balance.
Yeah. Oh
Balance.
yeah.
Good
You
balance.
gotta
Yin,
even it out. Be healthy
yang.
1 week and then drink Red Bull and eat Cheetos the next week.
That's
Nice.
balance.
I'll be
Yeah.
healthy next week.
Yin
Good,
and
it's a
yang.
good balance.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Amen,
We
brother.
love you, little boomers. Thanks for listening to episode 185. We will see you next week because there's probably more stuff. I mean, who else is going to sign a contract? Somebody soon, probably.
Well, they're out of cap space, so nobody probably.
Well, someone's going to get traded.
Yeah, there we go. We love you, little boomers. We'll see you next week.
Spay and neuter your Mary Shaw.
All right, boys and girls. Let's check the microphones.
Why is it so... Are you zoomed far out?
Yeah,
Ah,
that's what it's doing.
that's so much better.
Yeah,
Can
I
you
know.
hear me?
What's that, Tyler?
Can you hear me?
Yes, we
Okay,
can hear
good.
you.
I
We
a
got
big
you
old
there.
piece of pizza in my mouth.
Hello, Car.
You're wearing the same thing you wore your last podcast.
I'm wearing different shorts.
Straight
So-
up. Well, that's the opposite that should happen.
You should probably wear a different
Same
shirt.
pants, like as many times as you want. But shirt, change.
I'm
change
wearing
my
the
shirt.
same ensemble, but I'm
Just
wearing
no shirt.
I'm wearing a different hat.
No shirt?
Yeah. What? Hey, what are the odds you do this pod with no shirt? One in what?
You know, we get a lot of clicks.
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 1 in 50.
1 in 50. All right, on 3. You ready?
I'll do the countdown.
Okay.
1, 2, 3.
27.
Oh wow, that was close.
Wait, what was that for?
If I did the podcast shirtless.
Odds were 1 to 50.
Very close.
That was close.
That
was,
almost happened.
That was really close.
Jesus.
Oh man.
I can't believe I even took that bet.
You-
Why'd I give
yeah.
myself
You
1 in
got that
50?
low.
I
Yeah.
gave myself a shit. I mean, I guess I wanted to do it. I
You
guess I
kinda
really wanted to
did.
do it shirtless.
Show off to all the boys.
Too bad.
All right, all of our levels look great. We should probably start now.
All right.
Let's do it.
Got a sunken chest you can eat a bowl of cereal out of.
Okay.
Just kidding, I don't.